Okay then folks, so that is us here at the job. So we've got this nice job to do. Beautiful Scotland. Okay, there we are. So we're going to show you today how to do these Velux windows traditionally. So there's a little bit of a knack to it, so we're going to run through how we do it. Okay then folks, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab the pole and we're going to grab this, which is the Moerman Accelerator. Now it's got the Liquidator 2.0 channel in it, so we'll leave all the links in the description below to these tools so you can get it yourself, and we're going to run through what angles we're going to use for this tool to clean these Velux windows in just a second. So just get my glove on because it's a bit chilly today. It's below zero. I had to have a little bit of this screen wash antifreeze in the bucket today. So what we'll do, we'll change the water over because I've been using that this morning. Shouldn't really need the screen wash now. It's warmed up a little bit since first thing. So we'll get away with just using the hot water. Well, we'll soon find out. Right, so we're going to grab this pole here, which is a 30-foot Gardiner SLX carbon fibre pole, which I've kind of converted for traditional use. Originally I just put a screw through into the pole, then I've added a little bit of glue as well just to stop any movement or any wear and tear. So that's a traditional angle arm on there, and it's just been screwed and glued into the pole. So water-fed pole into traditional pole. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to dunk into the clean water. There's nothing else in there, just that bubbles is just from the applicator, that's just from the soap, but I've not added anything else in there. So we've got our water, and we also need a little bit of soap on the flick pad. So we've got our soap here, a line of that, and that's all you need. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to do the one Velux, just so you get an idea of what we're going to do, because I've got quite a lot of Veluxes to do, but we'll just show you on this one here. So what you need to do is put this in 10 degrees, so it's near enough straight. You can see that there, okay. On the angle adapter, untighten that and put it 3 clicks forward. So 1, 2, 3, okay. Now, you can see there just the 3 teeth, so you can count them yourself when you're doing this yourself. But what that's going to do is it's going to keep the pole off of the roof. Okay, so you'll see what I mean in just a second, but the angle will be right for the squeegee, and it'll keep the pole and the angle arm away from the glass and away from the roof, which you'll just see now. So let's go and do it. Now I will stress this is not easy to do. You will have to practice quite a bit to get this right, but with practice comes perfection. So let's do this. Okay, so at the top of the Velux there's a bit of a seal at the top that sometimes, if you're not careful, you put too much forward pressure, the tip of the squeegee will lift up over the seal and you'll leave a bit of solution at the top. So you'll get a feel for it when you've gone over it, but with time and practice you get a feel for it, no problem at all. Okay, so the soap's on the applicator, soap it up. Now what I normally do is, like I say in other previous videos, try not to soap up to the top of a window with it horizontally, because you'll end up putting solution onto the top of the seal and the frame and it'll all start getting runs. So normally what I do is I use the less fluffier side of the applicator, so the sides. So I use the sides to soap up to the top, like so, and then soap up the rest. So I'm not going to get any drips or any runs after we've squeegeed our window down. Okay, so you can see with the angle there, I'll just come off to the side a bit so you can see the pole is at a nice angle there. It's raised off of the glass, off of the roof, nowhere near, that's good, that's what we want. But the squeegee is at the correct angle for blading the window. So it's 10 degrees on the accelerator and 3 clicks forward on the angle adapter. So best way to get the flick pad over is to do a push and flick motion. If you just try and flick it like this, it just sometimes just doesn't want to go over. So with a forward motion and back at the same time, so it's like a flick like that. Okay, so forward and up onto the window. Now you want to knock out your corners first, so turn it at an angle, and we're going to go for the corner, slightly down, turn round, come back, get the other corner and down, come back. Now you've got two options here. You can either just fan it left, right, and come all the way down the window, or you can do this, which is to clear the sides first, which, to be honest, I would just suggest doing on Veluxes because the seals are awful thin, so it's quite easy for the squeegee to lift up and over those seals. So do your sides, and then you've got a tower of solution in the middle, and then you basically just fan that bit down. So personally, I find this is the easiest way to do it, but if you're on a thinner window like that, you just fan it down because you don't have the same room to clear the sides and then have enough solution left in the middle to fan. So for small thin windows, just fan it down from top to bottom. For a little bit wider, you can clear the sides and then fan the middle. So you can see, I mean, I know this looks easy, but this is a lot of time and effort and practice that's gone into that, and a lot of hair pulling. So you can see there's no drips coming from the top. That didn't take too long to do. I've actually timed this before using a water-fed pole, scrubbing the glass thoroughly and then rinsing it down. Once you get the hang of this, it's almost a very similar time that you can do this compared to water-fed pole. It's actually quite similar. It's not too much in it. So there you are. So that is how you clean a skylight Velux window with the Moerman Accelerator, even when it's 0 degrees. So there we are. Right, I'm going to get cracking and get the rest of these windows done. Hopefully you found that helpful, and we'll see you in the next video.